Welcome back with a new math tutorial. In this video we are talking about quotient with zero. As we said before, the quotient is the answer of division. So if we look at question number 1, we need to divide here 214 divided by 2. The first number here, as we said before, is called the dividend. 2 is called the divisor. The answer that you will find is called the quotient. Now we need to divide 2 divided by 2. It means we need to find the number that if I multiply it by 2, the answer will be equals 2. You will find that 1 times 2 equals 2. So I will just write 1 up and 2 down. Once you find that two numbers under each other, subtract them. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Now bring down the next number, which is 1. 1 divided by 2. We said when the dividend is smaller than the divisor, so we can divide it. We can't divide it, it means the quotient now, or the answer will be equal 0. And 0 times 2 equals 0. Because we know that 0 multiplied by 2 equals 0. Again, one more time. Once we find that the dividend is smaller than the divisor, it means we can divide it. We can divide it, so put the 0 up and 0 down, then subtract. So that will be 1. And bring down the next number, which is 4. 14 divided by 2. We need to find the number. If I multiply it by 2, the answer will be equals 14, which is 7. So 7 times 2 equals 14. We will just write 7 up and 14 down. By subtract will be equals 0. There is no number to bring down, it means the quotient will be 107 and there is no remainder. Again, for question number 3, we have the same. We need to divide 327 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 equals 1, because 1 multiplied by 3 equals 3. So we just write 1 up and the 3 down. Because the number that if you multiply it by 3, the answer will be equal 3, which is 1. Then subtract them. 3 minus 3 equals 0. Bring down the next number, which is 2. Now 2 divided by 3. Because 2 is smaller than 3, so we can divide. We can divide, it means I will put 0 up and 0 down. Now subtract them. 2 minus 0 equals 2. Bring down the next number, which is 7. Now we have 27. I need a number. If I multiply it by 3, the answer will be equals 27. You will find that this number will be 9, because 9 multiplied by 3 equals to 27. So I will just write 9 up and the 27 will be down. By subtract them, the answer will be equal 0. Check if there is any number to bring down. There is no number. It means the quotient now will be 109. 545 divided by 4. We need 5 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5 equals 1, because 1 multiplied by 5 equals 5. So we just write 1 up and the 5 down. By subtract will be equal 0. If you bring down the next number, which is 4, then divide it by 5. The dividend is smaller than the divisor. We can't divide 4 by 5 because it's smaller than. So it will be equal 0. Just write 0 up and 0 down, then subtract. That will be 4 and bring down the next number, which is 5. 45 divided by 5. The number that if I multiply it by 5, the answer will be equals 45, which is 9. 9 times 5 equals to 45. Put the 9 up and the 45 down. Then if you subtract them, the answer will be equal 0. So the quotient is 109 and there is no remainder. Again, we need to divide 613 divided by 3. By the same way, we'll use a long division. We have here 613 divided by 3. That will be the dividend. 3 will be the divisor. The answer that you will find is called the quotient. 6 divided by 3. The number that if I multiply it by 3, it will be equal 6, which equals 2. Because 2 multiplied by 3 equals 6. Just we write 2 up and 6 down. Once you find two numbers under each other, subtract them. 6 minus 6 equals 0. Bring down the next number, which is 1. 1 divided by 3. 1 is smaller than 3, so we can divide. If the dividend is smaller than the divisor, so we'll not be able to divide. Just put 0 up and 0 down, then subtract them. It will be equals 1 and bring down the next number, which is 3. 13 divided by 3. There is no number. If I multiply it by 3, the answer will be equal 13. So we just use the timetable until I find the closest number. 3 times 3 will be equals 9. And 4 multiplied by 3 equals to 12. 5 times 3 equals to 15. 15 is greater than 13, so I will not use it. I will go one step back, using 4 up and 12 down. By subtract will be equals 1. There is no number to bring around. It means the quotient will be 204 and the remainder will be equals 1. 837 divided by 4. By the same way, by using the long division, so we have here 837, we need to divide it by 4. The divisor is 1 digit, so I will take only 1 digit from the dividend. 8 divided by 4. I need a number. If I multiply it by 4, the answer will be equals 8. So it will be 2, because 2 multiplied by 4 equals 8. Just we write 2 up and 8 down. Now by subtract. 8 minus 8 equals 0. Bring around the next number, which is 3. 3 is smaller than 4, so we can divide. So put the 0 up and 0 down. Now subtract them, the answer will be equal to 3. Bring around the next number, which is 7. 37 divided by 4. We need to find the closest number. If I multiply it by 4, the answer will be equal to 37. Because there is no number. If I multiply it by 4, the answer will be equal to 37. So I need to find the closest number. Now check for 8. 8 times 4 equals 32. And 9 times 4 equals 36. 36 will be the close to 37. Because we said the last number that we can use in the timetable, which is 9. So we just write 9 up and 36 will be down. Now by subtract them, the answer will be equals 1. There is no number to bring down. It means we finished. So the quotient will be 209 and the remainder will be equals 1. 1819 divided by 2. By using the long division, so it will be 1819. We need to divide it by 2. 1 divided by 2. The divisor is 1 digit, so I will take only 1 digit from the dividend. 1 divided by 2. 1 is smaller than 2. We said if the dividend is smaller than the divisor, put 0 up and 0 down. Then subtract them. It will be 1. Bring down the next number, which is 8. 18 divided by 2. We know that 9 multiplied by 2 equals to 18. Just write 9 up and 18 would be down. Now by subtract would be equal to 0. Bring down the next number, which is 1. Now 1 divided by 2. 1 is smaller than 2. We said if the dividend is smaller than the divisor, put 0 up and 0 down, then subtract them. That will be 1 and bring down the next number, which is 9. 19. You will find that the closest number will be 9. Because 9 up and 18 down. By subtract will be equals 1. There is no number to bring down. It means the quotient now will be 909 and the remainder will be equals 1. In question number 7, 416 divided by which number equals 208? Just we can explain it with an easy way. We have here 15 divided by 3, it will be equals 5. When you multiply 5 times 3, you will find that the answer will be equals 50. So to find the divisor, just use the timetable and define which number. If I multiply it by 208, it will be equals to 216. So we can use it. 208. If I multiply it by 1, the answer will be equals to 208. Let's start multiplying by 2. 2 times 8 equals to 16. 6 and carry up 1. 2 times 0 equals 0 plus 1 equals 1. 2 times 2 equals 4. That's 416. It means 416, when we divide it by 2, the answer will be equals to 108. It means the value of the unknown now will be equals 8. And that's how we can find quotient with 0.